Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Me and Miss Molly show. She tried to destroy all my drills and containers put in order. Yeah, we're here for a kid up and chat. And we'll see how long the baby stays. Oh, Mom, I needs the loves, Mom. Oh, I haven't had loves like in 5 minutes. I know, I'm talking from a kid. Call me crazy. Yeah. She loves a good head rub, I tell you. Oh, Big Yon. Big Yon, I sleepy, Mom. I needs to get to sleeping. Watch out, Mom's containers. Oh, my God, no. I don't know if you can see that patch on her belly there. She had a lot of knots on her stomach. Anyway, she tore them off herself. Yeah, cats will do that. Then they'll eat the fur, and you know what that happens then? They go, what? And Mom got to clean it up. Now, don't be licking yourself in any unlikely positions. Unless, in that case, she does, we're going to go back down here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Because we're going to kid up Threads of the Universe by Scott Howden. I got this last year on restock. Ooh, I was so happy to get it. See it? There you go. And I'm going to use this and another one for Pride event with Christopher Klassa. And actually, this is already in my book. All right. Nope, she's leaving now. Gone, Mom. See ya. Because this is the one I unboxed last year. And it came with 2 sheets because it's got 83 freaking colors. 83. 80 freaking 3. And guess what? They're all full of static. Yes, they are, people. So no, you won't have to sit through 83 staticky drill bags and me on static and them and all this stuff. Oh, before we get any further into the craziness that is going to be here tonight, I'm going to say hello to everybody. I want to say hi to all my subscribers, old and new. Love you all. And anybody new here tonight? Well, hello. I hope you like what you see and stick around on the journey that is Diane's diamond painting journey. And we're not sure where it's going to, man, but it's just going. But tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. Yes, we are. I bought 3 enhancement packs from Diamond Painting with Sparklers. So what's an enhancement pack, you say? So I already got it put in my logbook. Let's see. See, this is the picture. On the top is Threads of the Universe by Scott Howden and Dax, so you know she lists them by company first, then in alphabetical order. There's the picture. Actually, it's a nicer color there, hey? And then here she lists the swap outs. So number 9 is 209. See, number 9 right here. Item number 9 is 209. Yes, it is 209. So then you're going to substitute for square crystals, SQ square crystal, CRAB 209. Which is this one. This one's an easy one. And number 18 is, that's a dark color, yeah. 336 is Sparklers 4 Squares Navy. Now you say, what the heck is that? Let me show you. This is a square kit. So here we have Navy Sparklers. What, they're round? Yes, they are round. Can you see that nice blue there? Whoa, see the nice blue? And you're going, but you got a square kit. I said, yes, I do got a square kit. But these are made to fit a square kit. Huh? I can hear it out there now. I have on one of my kits I did, It was Tea Dragon by Stanley Morrison. And on there was like a zigzag print on the cup. And I use Sparklers for Squares, S4S Sparklers. They call these kinds Sparklers for Squares. I used that on the brim of the cup in the design. And it was a square kit. And it came out very, very nice. All right. So, let's see what else we got. We got number 24. Number 24 is DMC 503. Yep, and that's a crystal 503. Number 31 is 728. Oh, that's a different one now. 728. Where would you be to in this realm of things? 728, 728. Oh, there's 728. Okay. And that is going to be Pearls for Squares 792. There's Pearls for Squares. Now this is showing up more yellowy there, but it's not. It's a tan color. Pearls for Squares. Now, the thing too about the enhancement pack. If you go, I'm not going to put round drills on my square diamond kit. Not doing it. Well, you know what? You don't have to. All right? Just because it's in the enhancement pack, you don't have to use it. I would suggest put a few down and see what you think. And if you're just totally against it, well, don't use it. Save this for something else. But now it'll only fit the size of where a square goes. But you can figure it out on something else. All right? And if you think the colors don't match well enough, which I don't think that's going to make any difference to me, you don't have to use it either. All right? Save it for another kit. 728. Let's put it back in order because I got all these in order. All these 84 staticky drills, 84 colors, staticky drill. Seriously, with that many drills, like what's that going to do for anything? So number 2. Now we're doing number 54 is 911. So 911 is, oh no, I missed something. 503. Why now? 503. Oh, 503 is 503. That's number, I missed that one altogether, boy. 503 is number 24, which is green crystals, square crystals. Yep. Uh, 564. Oh, yeah, because I got them put in the wrong way. Okay, never mind. Okay. I had my enhancements put in numerical order. Yeah, but that's wrong. So Pixie Dust, number 54, Pixie Dust is a green. And that's 511 in 511 in the kit. And it's going to be, no, 911 by. So it's a green Pixie Dust. All right. So let's see what 911 looks like. 910. That was it. That was pretty darn good, wasn't it? And this one's a smidge later. And you can see you got way more in this pack than you got in this pack. Because, like, she's not going to count out, say there's 1,000 in this and there's 2,000 in that. Well, she's not going to count them out. You'll have extras for some other project. See? That I will use. Her Pixie Dust. Let me see if I can find a spot that shows it. Pretty good. You might not see anything tonight for, you can see the Pixie Dust there. That's not bad, is it? No, that's nice looking. All right. So that's what you'll do. when you come, maybe what I'll do, yeah, that's what I should do. So it says what numbers they are here. Now the pearls. See, these are pearls. Oh, here's better. 5,200 pearls AB. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 substitutions straight out for the entire canvas. Look, entire canvas. But these pearls, big stars in the sky. And that's the number 4 colors, 141. Oh, yeah, because that's the ABs. So she's on, like, these are for the big spots. Like, because where there's clumps of, say there's 4 pearls, 4 spots together in the top of the canvas. Like, I can see right here, like, there's a white spot. Down here, there's some bigger white spots. They're only in the sky. The rest of, if there was white ABs in her hair or in the planets, say, leave them alone. Make them white ABs. All right? I'm not going to throw the AB to use this. No. And on all her things, there's also a bonus suggestion. Now that, right, the end of the knitting needle, right here. It was supposed to be a charm called Gossamer, but they didn't have any that charm left. So I bought crowns. I know. There you go. That'll be nice and shiny for the end of that. There's only one for the end of that knitting needle. I bought that extra, like the bonus suggestion. Like there's another sheet to this too, just like an inventory sheet. But the bonus suggestion is not in this enhancement kit. It's an extra that you can add yourself. So you got to buy it separately from the kit. All right. So what I'm going to do when I'm kitting up is I'm going to straight up put all these in the containers and label them. The proper labels. All right. I'm going to use this label. Even if the color, the number is different, like this one, number 31, is a straight line, is a line like this, and it says 728, but it's pearls for squares, and it's 971. But I'm still going to put it in the container with the proper label on it, because I can go back to this and see what it's supposed to be when I want to put the rest back. Does that make any sense? See? So this is number 9. See, this is number 9, 209. And this is number, see, 209. So a square crystal AB's 209. All right? Giving it more sparkle. Remember the navy one I had? So that's number 18, 363. Squares for, sparklers for squares. That's the round ones, navy. Number 24, and then she means number 24, like, you know, oh, right there, 503. Boy, that was a lucky break, wasn't it? And that's a crystal, that's a square crystal, 503. Now, you'll find with the crystals, too, like they won't match exactly the same color, but they're really close, even though they're the same DMC number, all right? So then you got number 31 on your list is 728, and that's the pearls for squares that I showed you. Again, that was but they're going to use 972. That was the yellowish ones I showed you. Number 54 on your list, which is 911, and that was the green pixie dust, square pixie dust, 912. And just keep going like that. So the container is going to be marked with the proper, I'm going to use label for item number 60. Which I got my finger on it. Item number 60 is 966. I'm going to use that label on the container, even though I'm putting in square glitter, which is 564. As long as I'm like how close the colors are to, I don't want to change the colors so much. And number 68, which is, where's that to? That's on the other sheet. Number 68, 3607, which is a square crystal AB 3607. 71, we got 3755. 71 is right here. So that's the plus, and it still says 3755. That's going on my container, but my container is going to hold square crystals 793. All right, and then you can always use this again. I got this saved in my logbook, and then you got the same again. 74 is 3778. Square pixie dust 3778. So that should be a good match. And then I showed you the pearls. It says big stars in the sky. Now, if we're lucky with this one. This is an easy one to start with. It says entire canvas. Some of hers, the other two kits I got, is not the same as that. Let me show you. Hang on a second. Oh, God. Right behind me. Right behind me. Let me show. Let me see. That one says entire canvas. That's not what I want to show you. What's this one say? So I got another one now. The night sky tree of life. See? And this one is entire canvas once again, just like we were looking at. Let me go out a little bit. And she always puts the picture there. So you know you're buying your enhancements for the proper canvas. Now it says full list of enhancement drills for. So this is more like a checkoff list. All right. You got 10 items. There were no suggestions. And she says use some or all of these suggestions, or even add your own flair. Have fun making your diamond painting unique. So. Oh, this is the one I bought it separately. So when you go to her drop-down menus, like for sets, you'll find one page, one place which says enhancements, enhancement sets, because they come in a big bag. This one came in a big bag with a piece of paper in it that said Threads of the Universe by Scott Howden Dack. For this one, it wasn't there. But this list, then you got to print off your list bought yourself. You don't have to buy it. You just print it off. And because maybe you got it in your stash. You might have all this in your stash. You don't know. And if you're one for buying enhancements. So then you see it just says enhancement lists or something. So you go in there and you find it. There's lots of more lists than there are actually sets. But this one, there was no, the number 36, 3041, Sparklers for Squares Unicorn. There was none there. So I actually wrote her and said, what'll be a good substitution for that? That's why the set wasn't there. This was still there for the list. And she told me. So I bought the one that she said. And then this list basically is an inventory list, so you can make sure you got everything you wanted. Oh, gee, I got lucky with the 3 sets. Now, this is Cherry Tree by Deborah Malcolm Dack, and is round. So we got entire canvas again for all of these, and in the water, just in the water down here, because that's going to be, I think that's red. I'm going to say that's red. It's not whatever number 39 is DMC 3799, round crystal 3799, and I'm going to say more than likely that's it right here. I wouldn't be surprised. And now this was in a bag altogether, so all I had to do was put that in my, and I don't think there was any suggestions for that one. No suggestions for that one. It would say here suggestion, or like you saw on the other sheet. But then that's just an inventory sheet to make sure you got. I didn't want to like, break this one up. Because you knows me, now it's going in the logbook. Let me put this away. Because you knows what I'm like. If I don't put it away, I'm going to have everything out printed up. So, did that make any sense to anybody? Please leave me your questions down below. So I'm going to keep, I got my book here off to the side. I'm certainly not getting all that done tonight. And I'm going to, no, I got to do something first. Hang on. I got to get my pen. I got to get my pen. Because I'm going to do something now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's move this tray over here. So, I'm going to look at my list. It says number 9. And can you, let's see, I don't know if you can see me or not. Can you see what I'm doing? All right, so I'm going to do it first. So what I did is I put a red mark by number 9. All right? That's going to tell me when I'm kitting up that I got a replacement for it. All right? Because otherwise, if I don't do this, Diane will kit up the bag and put in the regular drills and forget about the ones she bought, the extras. Number 54. And then I have it all shagged up. And then you say, well, what am I going to do with these drills? Save them. They're in a bag. You're not throwing them in the garbage. No. You save them in case maybe you run out of something one day, or you're someone that does kits with leftover drills. You don't even have to open the bag up. I recently did that, number 74. And now, this bag of pearls that are going in the big stars, I'm just going to leave that in the bag like that. And I'll put it on top of my tray or something. And I'll put it in the big stars when I come across them. Because this is in place of 141 white AB, right? And we all know that we're not going to substitute this for all the white ABs, no. It's just the big stars in the sky. Basically, where they'll fit, put them. All right? And I know, like, there's stars down here. There's some bigger stars right here by the planet. Because basically, she's in, by the looks of her, she's out floating around the universe with the planets. There's a planet here, like, sort of in front of her. There's some in the back with rings. Here's the rings of a big giant star maybe collapsing. Another planet up here with all kinds of things going on in it. And then they got like the swirl maybe of a black hole. It's not a black hole. Right here in front. No, well, that's what she's knitting. She's knitting together the universe. Yes, she's an alien, maybe. So right here you can see, like, there's, can you see that? There's bigger white flecks right here. Let me see. I'm going to have to zoom that in. I'm going to have to zoom that in for you. See? Oh, no. There we go. See those bigger white... Stop. Be good. So those bigger ones, that's what she's talking about. See up right here? Bigger ones. Any other what? Oh, God, she's so pretty, hey? I know I don't like faces, but there's something about his paintings. And like on top of this planet here, there's a, well, we can see it bigger on the sticker. I'm assuming it's absolutely bigger on the painting. Right? Right. Let's say right. So now I've marked my little, got my little tick marks here for whatever corresponding enhancements. So I don't need to be looking at the list that's right there in my book every 5 seconds going, oh, I wonder, did you do that right? And again, like I said, if you don't want to use the round ones, well, you could put the round ones, like what I mean by, these ones, or the navy round ones. You can put them. You can have 2 containers, and then like put your own sticker on the enhancement ones, and you can decide. Maybe you won't like it. And there's a lot of people like going, oh man, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. And I hate it when there's static in the ABs, but I don't usually use anything on them, like, because I got a liquid that I use for static. But I don't want to put it on the ABs because I'm afraid it'll ruin the coating, Diane. Use your words, bud. Use your words. I'm hoping most of these will fit in small containers, because otherwise I'm going to have to have... I was not on the floor. I'm going to have 2 trays instead of 1. And me don't want that, no. Look, that big scrumptious bag of pink ABs. You're going, what's an AB? Hang on, I'll tell you. See that? So you see the pink is the bottom of the drill. That goes down. And that Aurora Borealis coating, they call it. Even though Aurora Borealis mostly is green, but that shiny, multicolored rainbow coating on top, that's your AB. And while I got you here, there is also I've got so much static and it's breaking my heart. Let's see. There's 4 ABs and 1 fairy dust. If I can find a part in this bag where you can actually see dust on them. No, it's not dust. It's mica powder. I'm coming in. Where are we to? Where's my finger? See that little shiny bit? It's like a silver mica powder on top of the drill. That will, no, it's not on top. It's inside the drill. It will not come off. Like an AB coating, you know yourself that if you got real sticky putty or wax, you can take the coating somewhat off the drill. This will go down just like a regular drill. You don't have to worry about new putty or old putty or new wax or whatever, right? It'll work just fine. So, I think I'll need a bigger package for that. So yeah, that's, I hope I made some sense there. Please let me know. Kindly. Oh, geez. But now some of her sets, I didn't realize I was getting 3 really easy sets. But what I was going to say to you also is that if you've never enhanced anything before, all right, and you've heard people enhancing stuff and you're like going, man, I'd like to be able to try that. This is the perfect way for you to start. Like, are you telling me that this container is not big enough for these ABs? Oh my Lord. I'm not talking because I'm concentrating. If you tap your container down, it will actually allow you to fit more in it. These containers hold way more than you think. Anyway, get back to what I was saying. If you've never enhanced anything before, This is the perfect way to start. Because, and I mean, they doing her and her friend Cheryl Gerard. Yeah, I should be using my little thingy, hey. Y'all knows now. I got to fight with it, hey. There we go. Her and Cheryl Gerard, they buy the kits. And then they do the kit. Because they can't tell what they want to enhance really and truly. Where did that go? I wonder. Until they do the kit and then they say, okay, they look at the enhancements that are already in it and then they go, well, we think that this could go there and that could go there. And I truly don't think that they're just going willy-nilly with the enhancements just because, you know. But they enhance what they think can be enhanced. And then sell it to you in a bundle, or you can buy stuff separate. Because if you're someone that's buying enhancements a lot, if I mind to go into my box, the stuff over there, and actually write down a list of what I got, maybe I didn't need to buy all this stuff. But I'm going to use it anyway, so don't make any difference. And I mean, I might only enhance a couple of kits a year on the norm. And some years I might enhance a whole bunch. It all depends what kind of mood I'm in or what kind of kit I'm looking at. Because some kits are like, I look at them and go, oh, geez, look at that. You can enhance that. You can enhance that. But how I look at it and how they look at it is probably two different whole ball games, right? You know? I mean, you know, look at the static. Look at them little 83. Why? You might use half a dozen of them. But now, what I was going to say, too. Apparently, I bought 3 really easy enhancer packs. Because it's just totally swapping out everything except for one. And that's fine with me. And again, like I said, if I like the color enough, I will swap them out. That's almost a sin to put that in a container, isn't it? But some of the enhancement packs, now we'll pretend we're looking at the one we're doing here. And so you got the lady, and she's knitting away. And then she's got all kinds of different colors in her hair. And there's all different kinds of planets. And then her piece of knitting in front of her with her knitting needles. So, maybe they'll say this was a different kit, the way they're going to enhance it. Maybe they're saying now, that planet with the rings, put red in the, say, change 666 for 666 crystal. All right? But only in that planet. And they'll write that down for you. It'll all be on that instruction sheet where it goes. You don't have to worry about, okay, I got a bag of this, and what am I supposed to do with it? No. They tell you every single thing that you are going to do with those enhancement kits. And actually, too, down below what I'll do is I'll leave links, Diane. That is the word, links. I'll leave links for her store and for her group on Facebook. And that's Tina, or Tima, everybody calls her. She owns DP with Sparklers. And her and Cheryl, Cheryl's her partner in crime. She comes down to her house every now and then, and they get together and they do these big sessions of doing up enhancements, and they do it for all kinds of companies. All right, not just Diamond Art Club. No, I don't know how many companies, but I mean, and like even though Craftably is not with us anymore, she still has her enhancements up for that. You know, because just because the company's gone doesn't mean that you don't have it in your stash, right? Right. So you just follow those instructions, and if you're confused, well, I've seen people in our group say, like, you know, I don't understand blah, 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 what you mean by whatever. And either one of the members of the group that's used to using the enhancement things will answer. And then usually like Tina and or Cheryl or one of the moderators will answer also. And they'll tell you how to do whatever. Like, no question is stupid, all right? None. There's not a stupid question. Anybody tells you that you asked a stupid question, well, there are a couple of screws short. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be polite, right? Someone tells me I gotta be polite on the YouTubies, even if you might not want to. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, hang on. Take that out of there. No, I'm not moving that. Symbols. Now, yeah, so they'll tell you how to do everything. I mean, like I said to you that one of the kits I had, the Nighttime Tree of Life from Peggy Collins. It wasn't there as a set because one of the items was missing. And I really wanted that enhancement set for that kit. So I just wrote her and I went, hey, Tina, like, I want to buy, I bought that separately. I mean, you can buy them separately or as a set. And I'm just getting the static out now. I've dipped my cotton bud in isopropanol, which is the hubby's for when he does his models. But it also works on this. Because I can't find dryer sheets over here. Dryer sheets over here. On where? I'm a Canadian living in Belgium, for those that don't know. And I've yet to see dryer sheets. I'm sure you can find them somewhere, but not where we shop anyway. But yeah, so like I said, I wrote her a message on Facebook, actually, on Messenger. And I said, Tina, like this one is not available. This particular item is not available. Color, whatever you want to call drill, is not available. All right, so there's our 209. But I said, like, what can I use to? Is there anything I can use that's really close to it that I can substitute it with? And after she said, give me a few minutes. I said, take your time, mate, take your time. Anyway, she got back to me, you know, probably half hour or so, and she said, use, boop, boop, boop. I went, and she said, that's in stock. So that's what she was doing, too. She was making sure it was in stock. So I got my little red mark there. That's number 9. 209. Let's go to our list. Square. Okay, so that's our crystals. All right. So I'm going to take those 2 bags, put them over there, and I'm going to, will I take them both out or will I use one? Let's use one first. Will one fit in here? Because where I got so many colors, I'm trying to use the smallest bags that I can friggin' use. Okay, there's still a little bit left in it. That's all right. So I'm taking my regular sticker with 209, but see, I use the, I don't go by the DMC number when I'm diamond painting. I go by the symbol. So I don't, whatever's in this is going where X is. And I will put that aside for now because I'll need that later. See, you don't have to fill up 2 or 3 containers either. You can just... Something else, okay. Something else I usually do. Oh my God. I'll drive you crazy here tonight, boss. Hang on. Gotta get my pen again. Where's my pen? All right, there's my pen. Oh, wait, you weren't... There's a bit of static in them too, but I don't want to use anything on them. So usually, when I got more than what will fit in the container, all right, I will... See that mess of red there by the numbers 209? I'll put that... Now, some people do it with a pencil, but I just do it with a pen. I'll put that mark there. Don't worry about this one, because that's the one where I got to look to my list. But I'll put that mark there, so that tells me that there are more drills than what's in this container. Because you might be forgetting and you're freaking out because all of a sudden you're getting really low on that color. And you're going, shoot. Like, man, I'm running out of drills. I was, what's going on? And I got all this area to do. But that's because I did that many times. Okay. I'll tell the truth. So that's why I now put my little mark there. And it tells me that I has more of them drills somewhere. Where are they to? I don't know. If they won't fit, like if I got room, I'll just like put extras over here. But they're not going to fit in that tray because I got too many colors. So I'll just get like a little sandwich baggie and shove them in that. And then just keep the baggie with the tray or next to where I put my tray. And then I got my extras there, all right? So I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about where they are. Yeah. So I guess this has turned into a little tutorial more than anything else. And I hope to heck that it made some sense to someone. So besides my 4 ABs and my 1 dust drill, I'm just calling them all dust drills, all right? Because every company got their own name on them. Although these are fairy dust from Diamond Art Club, but everybody got dust in them. There's something dust drills. So I'm just using the words dust drills from now on. And no, they're not all equal. You'll find that in, actually in, the video I put up today, this one will be the next one going up. So the last video I put up had dust drills. And I think they're the best dust drills that I've seen, okay? Yeah. Because you've heard me say, I think dust drills are useless because there's not enough coating on them. Which, okay, could just be because my eyesight is bad, all right? And when they're just a light coating of the mica in the drill, I just don't see it very well. So therefore, it doesn't enhance anything to me, right? But if you can see it really well, then it makes a difference to me. Yeah. So I mean, it's each to their own, you know. I got one friend, one creator. She's last year. I don't know if she's still doing it this year because I'm sorry to all those creators out there that I used to watch all your channels. But since I've broken this ankle, which is 7.5 months ago now. Yes, it's healed. I'm just in the process of learning how to walk. And come to terms with the metal in my ankle. Which is hateful. That's all I'm going to say. I haven't been able to watch YouTube. And I don't know why. I'm going to put it down to that I've, well, pretty much been in somewhat of a depression, and some days worse than others. Let's put it that way. Let's tell the truth. Because life is now so different. And I know that one day is slow going because I had problems with my knees and hips before the fall. So if it was someone that you had good knees and you had good hips, I mean, at this point, you would be walking around on your own, all right? No matter what was in your foot. And the metal I'm talking about now, I got 2 plates and 13 screws hanging them, holding them on the bone. And 2 pins, 2 big long pins. Oh, jeez. They drives me crazy. And coming to grips with it. Like, because I figured, I knew it wasn't going to be easy with the recovery. By no means. I mean, it'd be silly to think that you're just going to wake up and then you're going to walk around like you normally did. Maybe some people do. Maybe the young ones do. Who knows? But, God, I don't want to sound like I'm old, but I am 63. And my poor hips and knees. I don't know if my hips hurt because my knees are bad or if the hips are a whole different thing on their own. But any time in my life that I've fallen down, I've fallen forward, so I've landed on my knees. And the only time I ever fell down a set of steps is when I broke the ankle. I usually fall up them, so then you're hitting your knees again. And, yeah, so my knees crunch and stuff, and when the weather gets bad, they, ooh, this wheelchair. They crunch and stuff, and, you know, they does all that stuff. And when the weather gets bad, it's just like a weather vane, hey? They're like aching and going, they're not moving. No, it's the pain. It's like pulse. If my knee starts to move like that, man, I'm going out the window. Oh, God. Oh, before I end this in this little bit, I'm going to try to, if I remember, because I was going to bring my, well, maybe I'll just go get it. All right, hang on. I'm going to finish this one here now. Boy, it's going to take a long time to kit up in it. I'm only at number 15 yet. Although I suppose I was doing a bunch of talking that wasn't actually kitting up. Can't do, God, I can multitask on some things, but not all things. I'm going to go over and grab my tablet and show you where to find that section on her website. Once I wrangle these couple of drills in this freaking container. Oh, you little... I hate to leave one in the bag, hey, because... That's, oh... Dirty Jeezler. That's just... Man, that's a Newfoundland saying there, I'm telling you. Hang on, please. I will pause you for a second. Okay. We're going... Which way? Oh, shit, we'll go this way. So I'm on dpwithsparklers.com. So hit the menu. And here it says... Oh, well, it says sets. Whoop. Oh, no. If I can get it to... Sets. See, sets. Hit the down arrow. Oh, I know. Border sets, exclusive event sets, jar sets, limited, specialty drills, starter sets. Oh, and never mind. Wrong. I'm wrong. See where it says ES? There we go. It says Enhancement Suggestions, ES, Printables. So this is the paper I was showing you, all right? And then it says Enhancement Suggestion Bundles by Company. So let's go under that. And here we got, okay, so now, let's see, are we out as far as we can go? No, okay. So now this one says Art and Soul Enhancements. And they're showing you the pictures of your kits. And if you touch it, it goes, Enhancement Suggestions for Cafe Paris by Hannah Lynn from Art and Soul Squares. See? So you'll know. And look at all these kits. I wish I would have had an enhancement set for Groovy Girl. And then we go. Let's keep going. And this one is Art Dot. Oh, that's Art Dot kit. Oh, yes, boy. And this one is for Bella Art Diamonds. And this one is for Captured by Radiance. Let's just read more. Ah, okay. So there's the picture. Hello? Read more? How are we going to do that? Alrighty then. So it says Enhancement Suggestions for Classico de Fleur. Wild Abandoned by Romance Art, Captured by Radiance. Square. SQ is square. And it tells you diamond painting not included, because it's not. And, oh, actually, this one's at Diamond Art Club or Captured by Radiance. Instructions are not included. Please click on the link to download. And it's linked to, here it says link to instructions on Enhancement Suggestion page. That was the other thing I told you. So our best guesstimate at the quantity of drills needed for this enhancement suggestion. If you need more drills, then you will need to purchase them separately. We do update quantities once a customer lets us know we are short. See? So I got that. If I was the first one to buy this and I'm short, well, next time you won't have to be short. And it tells you the list. Crystal, glitter, sparklers, pearls, and it shows you what they are. All right? All right. And it says right here, insufficient stock on glitter 823 navy blue. Want to be notified when this product is back. So this one is Captured by Radiance. Wild Abandonment, right? You see? Classico de Fleur. All right, so now I want to go here again. Print. Come on, do it. All righty, we'll go back. So we're going to go to the printables. Now, everything here is in alphabetical order. If it will. Ah, here we go. See, everything is alphabetical order. I know. Almost Heaven. Let me see. Almost Heaven by Chuck Pinson and Dak. All right. And down here it says Astral Waters by Colorful Cat Studios and the Neighbor's Outpost. All right. So it's telling you. So I'm going to look for colorful something. Colorful. Color. Coral. Cuddle. No, it wasn't. That's not right, is it? Chroma. I might have to go back and see what I'm looking for now. Right now. Just bear with me. You got Dreamer's Design, Dak, Captured by radiance. There we go. Classical de fleur. Open it. Just once. Right now. All right. So this one again is the entire canvas. All right. I'm trying to find one now that might have, let's just pick one. This one's entire canvas. Oh, I want a hard one. Oh my. Hang on, I'm just taking this away because the flickering might not be good for somebody. Oh, like this one here, Crossing the Clouds. It says entire canvas here, but down on the bottom is where you see the bonus suggestion. And then here's the other sheet I showed you, which is your inventory sheet. Wait now, let's see. Abram Hunter. Maybe that'll do it. Ah, okay. So we got Christmas Home by Abram Hunter and Dak, all right? So right here, it says entire canvas. But right here, it just says icicles on the birdhouse, which we have like icicles dropping down. And instead of 775, it's going to be sliverettes. That's those long, the small rectangle drills. They're beautiful in light blue and S4S light blue. So there's two things. Use both starting with a sliverette and fill in with S4S. Okay, I'm telling you why she said that. Because maybe the line is 7 squares. Is this a square? Yep. Maybe it's 7 squares long, all right? But only 6 sliverettes will fit. So then you use one of those round sparklers for squares on the end, right? So this is what I mean by, like, if it's only for a specific thing, she'll tell you. And you just print this off the website. And then you got your, again, inventory list, right? 2 bags, 2 bags, 2 bags, 4 bags of this one, 3 bags of that one. That's the pearls for squares. That's the small bags, though. That's why so many. So there you go. Let's go back. So when you go, hey, yeah, I went right out of it by. I got the Newfie going tonight. So we hit the menu. You find ES, down arrow, and then you got your enhancements. Oh, bloody hell. I shouldn't be doing this at 1:30 in the morning, should I? Enhancement suggestions, the printables, which we just went through the list. And then you got the enhancement suggestion bundles. So there's less bundles than there are printables because she might be out of stock on some things, all right? Anyway, so there you go. That's where to go find that too. And yeah. And again, like I said, with the printables, you can look at the sheet. Oh. You can look at the sheet, and if you're someone who buys a lot of enhancements anyway, like I said, you might have that. You might say maybe you need 10 enhancements for their suggestions, and maybe you already own 5 of them, and you got lots of them. Maybe they're not even opened. And maybe it says 2 bags, and you got 1 bag, so you only need to buy 1 bag, right? I would say, though, no. If you got 1 bag and it's not from her, I would say buy the 2 bags because who knows what companies the other people buy from. They all don't buy from the same company. So die lots will be different. But if you're buying from, if you got her enhancements already, you should be close to doing all right. So that's what you do there, and that's what I did. Like I printed off a bunch of stuff and I looked at it and decided what I wanted. Print for free. That's print for free. And then went back in and found my kits and one I made up myself. Yeah. All right, so it's almost like we just hit the hour mark. And I'm never getting all this done tonight because it's like 1:45 now. I'm just going to leave it here and hope Molly don't destroy it overnight. What's the chances, I wonder? Alrighty. I'm going to let you go now. And I hope this was somehow helped you, especially if you're not used to doing enhancements. I hope this somehow helped you. And no, I don't. I'm not an affiliate with Diamond Painting with Sparklers. I just use their stuff a lot because they got so much to pick from. Other people use other companies, all right? But if you were looking to start doing enhancements and you don't know where to begin, that's a good way to begin with a bundle. Or if you don't find a picture you have, the kit you have, go down through the list. But I will tell you one thing. I almost made a mistake. Cherry Tree by Deborah Malcolm that I showed you the list for. There's 3 or 4 or 5 different cherry trees called Cherry Tree and with DAC. So make sure you find mine was Cherry Tree by Deborah Malcolm DAC. I had ordered the right enhancement kit, but I had printed off the wrong set of instructions. And then I was like, oh my God. And I ran back to my order and I went, okay, you ordered the right thing. I just need to print off the right instructions again, right? So just make sure you got the right company, right artist, because that's why she puts it there. The name of the painting, the artist, and the company. So then there's little chance of screwing up. Unless you're me. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope you find this somewhat helpful or interesting or whatever. And we'll see you next time. And here's your great big squishy hug. Loves you all. And see you soon. Bye.